Hey guys, this is Keeping It Real. Today I'm going to be reviewing the premiere episode of The Boys Season 2. If you're unfamiliar with the show, I would encourage you to check it out on Amazon Prime.
Daddy's home.
The tone is so distinct that you're never quite sure whether to laugh or wince at what you're watching, with the kind of desaturated visual style that reminds you of Zack Snyder's Watchmen or Batman vs Superman. Technically this is a superhero show, but it finds new ways to redefine your expectations of the genre and pulls the rug out from any preconceived notions you might have going in. Season premieres have the difficult task of re-establishing the status quo for all the characters, while also hinting at the overarching narrative going forward for the rest of the season, but The Boys juggles all these pieces well. We pick things up with the boys on the run from just about everybody, but still trying to continue their mission of exposing Vought for manufacturing Compound V. Mocking the superficial, toxic nature of media and public image continues to be a strong asset for this show and makes it particularly resonant for our times, and reminds us that superheroes are only larger-than-life celebrities in this show because the world has branded them that way. There was a mind-blowing moment during this episode that really made me jump. If you've watched the episode, you'll get the reference. And the new Soup Stormfront feels like she's going to suitably shake things up as the new black sheep of the Seven. Giancarlo Esposito plays the latest corporate honcho trying to put Homelander's insubordination in check, and while the two are magnetic on screen, plot-wise this authority figure dynamic feels like we're retreading some old ground from last season. Still, if Homelander follows through on his threat not to renew his contract with Vought and goes solo, it will be an intriguing direction for a character who is constantly in need of direction. Anchored by an unsettling performance from Tony Starr, Homelander once again steals every scene he's in, with that satanic stare constantly reminding us that he's basically a superpowered member of the Hitler Youth, and a brutal scene in this episode effectively demonstrates that surface level charm hiding the devil within. Black Noir got a fun sequence, and I'm hoping that's an indication that we're going to see a lot more of him this season, and the same goes for Queen Maeve, since they were both so criminally underused in the first run. I love the nihilistic attitude that Starlight enters this season with, now that she's discovered that her superpowers are chemically engineered and not divinely chosen as she's been led to believe, and I think that's going to make her a reluctant asset for the boys going forward. The Deep storyline seems to be going off on a tangent and doing its own thing for now, and since he's been hung out to dry, that feeling of disconnect from the rest of the episode really hammers home just how alienated his character has become.
Ain't you twits lucky that I showed up?
Rounding off the episode with Billy Butcher's charismatic return leaves many questions hanging, since the last time we saw him he was having some pretty major personal revelations. Overall, a strong start to the season that doesn't bring much narrative momentum but spends just enough time with each character to recapture the magic and carnage iconic for this series. Be sure to watch along and stay tuned for more. Take care, and I will see you next time.